Hi friends, this is Leonard Scriven with PushPointe Indoor Cycling and Fitness and DaVinci Life Coaching. And in this episode of The Fit Life, I want to talk to you about 5 things. 5 things that will help you get the most out of your health, out of your fitness, and out of your happiness this week. And the first thing, number 1, is to decide. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to get out of your health? What is it that you want to get from your fitness? What is it that you want to get from your happiness? And what do you want from those things? With your health, do you want to make steps towards a healthier you? Or do you want to stay where you are or even slip backwards? Perhaps you're dealing with a health crisis or a health challenge right now. Do you want to take steps towards improving that, doing whatever you can to help that out? Then decide today that that's what you're going to do this week. With your fitness, decide what you want to do with your fitness. Do you want to have some great experiences? Do you want to have some great workouts? Do you want to go in and sweat and feel good about yourself, feel good about the effort that you're putting in to take care of yourself, to take care of your body, to feel strong, to feel vibrant? Then decide that's what you want to do this week. And with your happiness, decide, are you going to be happy this week? We know you're going to face some challenges. Every week we always do. We don't know what they're going to be. But you can decide now what you want your week to look like, You can decide right now that this week I'm going to do everything I can to be happy. I'm going to smile. I'm going to make others smile. I'm going to have some fun. And I'm going to get the most out of life this week. So number 1, in the 5 things that you want to do to have a great week, decide. Make a decision right now. And what is that decision? I decided I'm going to be healthy, fit, and happy this week. Second thing is come up with a plan. And it doesn't have to be anything really extensive or detailed. Just have a plan. Have some sort of a plan of action that will give you a roadmap to follow throughout the week. It could be as simple as making sure that you schedule your workouts this week. If you're going to work out 3 or 4 times, make sure that you schedule your workouts. It could be prepping your meals. It could even be just writing down what you're going to eat, even if you don't want to go through the process of doing a lot of meal prep. It could be right now deciding that sometime during the course of this week, you're going to do something really fun with your kids, something to make them smile, or you're going to do something really fun with your significant other to make them smile, to make you smile. So make a plan. So decide that's what you want and make a plan and make it as detailed as you want. The third thing that you want to do to make this week great is gather your resources. What resources do you need to have a great week? And in those resources is things like a gym. As PushPointe is a resource for you. It's things like having your food available to yourself to help yourself out, to give yourself the best plan. So if you need to go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store and get a couple things. Right? Have the resources that are available to you that you need, or make a plan to get them so that you can be prepared when it's time to execute. The fourth thing, number 4, is accountability. Now, one of the things that you want to make sure that you do is have some sort of accountability, especially if this is an area of challenge for you. So recruit someone. Recruit someone to help you out. And again, it could be something as simple as just telling a friend, telling your spouse, telling a mate, telling your partner that, hey, I want to make this a great week. I want to have my healthiest week. I want to have my most fit week. I want to have my happiest week this week. Yeah? And I want you to hold me accountable towards that. I want you to help me out. So if you see, here's my plan. Here's what I plan to do. And just help me. Just give me some encouraging words. And help yourself. Hold yourself accountable to what you're going to do. Each day, at the end of the day, look back and see what you could have done different, and then plan and what, not just what you could have done differently, but what you did well, and say, okay, tomorrow, this is what I'm going to do, and hold yourself accountable to that. And so 1, decide. Decide this is what you're going to do. 2, make a plan. It could be as simple or as extensive as you want. 3, gather your resources. Get your resources available to you. 4, accountability. Make sure you have accountability and accountability partners to work with. And the 5th thing, and this is the most important thing, after you've done all of that, is to follow through. Following through can be a huge challenge for most of us. Following through can be a huge challenge. And one of the things that we often do when we're talking about following through is we beat ourselves up about what we did or didn't do throughout the week. But following through is that key element that makes everything come together. And if you aren't quite sure how to follow through, let me give you a couple tips to help you out with that. How do you get your kids to follow through with something? You can motivate them. All right, you can compel them just by telling them to do it, or you can inspire them to action. So inspire yourself to action. That's going to be the most effective way to follow through. What are some of the things that you could do to inspire yourself to action? Right? To inspire that feeling that you want to get up and do. Give yourself a reward. Tell yourself at the end of this week, I follow through on my plan for this week. I'm going to go get a pedicure. I'm going to go get a massage. I'm going to go on a little mini shopping spree. Whatever it is that's going to light your fire, whatever it is that's going to wake you up, whatever it is that's going to inspire you to carry yourself throughout the week. Talk to yourself as if you are your best friend. Right? When you need encouragement, encourage yourself just like you would do with your kids or a friend that needed some encouragement. Right? That's that following through. Find sources of inspiration and motivation that will help you and give yourself those things. It's okay to give them to yourself. It's okay to take care of yourself. Right? It's okay to help yourself. We spend so much of our time helping others and motivating and trying to inspire others and giving others. It's okay to give all that stuff to ourselves. As a matter of fact, we should be giving that stuff to ourselves first, because when we give it to ourselves first, it better enables us to help others. So follow through on your plan. Decide, have a plan, gather resources, get some accountability to help you, and fifth, follow through. And that will make this week your best week ever, following through those 5 things and doing those 5 things. So if you enjoyed this episode, if you really got something out of it, I hope that it helped you. Please do me 3 things. Do 3 things for me. 1, subscribe to the channel so I can deliver more training to you so that you won't miss anything as I deliver more of these trainings. Second, if you're in the Fort Mill, Charlotte, North Carolina, Fort Mill, South Carolina area, please come by the studio. We'd love to see you there and get in some great workouts. I'll help you do all those things, decide, help make a plan. We are a resource for you, help hold you accountable, and make sure you follow through on doing your push-ups, sit-ups, and burpees as we go through this week. And the third thing I want to do is I want to give you a free copy of the 8 Principles of Eating Healthy. This is a great guide that will give you a framework of how to eat and how to go about your life and creating the healthiest you possible. These are the same principles that I used to lose over 85 pounds and keep it off. I lost 85 pounds a few years ago, and I've been able to keep it off, and I want to share this with you. So if you would like this resource, please drop me an email at info@pushpointe.com. That's info at pushpointe, info@pushpointe.com, and I will send it out to you. And if you have any questions, if you need anything, if you need any assistance in that area, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help. I want you to be the best you possible. So remember, as you go throughout this week, to love yourself and others, make someone else smile, and make yourself smile. And before you know it, you'll be living the fit life. See you next time.